Very nice suit, huh? That's a clown suit. That's a costume with a big sign on it that says arrest me. You understand? You're too loud. You're making too much noise. Look at me. The loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I told you that. All right?
Disclaimer. This video is not meant to disrespect whomever. It's meant to open the mind for the ones who want to choose a different mindset to get different results.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. And to me, it meant being somebody in a neighborhood that was full of nobodies.
So many books are written about it, but so few understand it. We live in a world where the real power lies within our mindset. So in that case, instead of playing your cards right, you have to play your thoughts right. There's many particular players who can't win in this game of life, but one of them happens to be the gangster archetype. Most stories about gangsters to some people are very fascinating because, they get to live life by their own rules. They get to create their own code and pretty much not follow the law. So the end result is usually being unalive, getting a life sentence, or being on the run forever. And all three of these options are no way to live a life. That's how you know that player is losing the game. Welcome to the E.D'ORSTYLES channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about the mindset of a gangster and why they all end up in the same situation in the end after they're up and their fall or whatnot. That's why the movies we've seen, the stories, the books, they all have the same type of ending. Mark 8:36, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? The promise of a gangster life always comes first with a chase. So it's either they're chasing the lifestyle, the power, the respect, the notoriety in the streets, it's always a chase of something. And once they get a little taste of it, whatever it is that they're chasing, it's addictive. Not only is it addictive from getting what they wanted in a way that most people would never do because there's laws out here. There's laws. Proverbs 27:19. As water reflects the face, so one's life reflects the heart. A lot of gangsters are going to get what they want out here in these streets, okay? So in many ways, when you think about it, they might gain a lot in the material world for a temporary time, but they lose so much in the inner world. And the number one thing they usually lose in the inner world is peace of mind. In this game of life, everyone you meet reflects your state of mind. Have you ever noticed how people who are addicted will always find a group of people who are addicted, and then people who, like this video, who are gangsters will always find a gang? It's a state of mind, so they attract who they are. You know that saying, real recognize real? Yeah, that's real. Going back to how everyone you meet reflects your state of mind, when you lose your peace of mind, you become surrounded by people with that same mindset. When you operate with the mindset of MOE, so money over everything, you meet others who share that same mindset at different levels, because there's levels to this game of mind. For example, some people might be way more desperate in that mindset because they've never had anything. So they're willing to do anything, like really everything. In that type of mindset, you can't be surprised if your right-hand man, the person you trusted the most, betrays you just because they're willing to play any position to get in a good position. In that state of mind, you can't be surprised if your loved ones betray you because they're only loyal to the money. It's the same state of mind in different levels. So basically, everyone around you is playing the same game you chose to play. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. In the game of life, the reason why the gangster can't win in it. And when I say they don't win is because they tend to spend the rest of their lives, how can I say this? They tend to spend the rest of their lives alive but not living. There's a big difference. When someone chooses the MOE mindset, they make an exterior source, aka the money, their master. If that person spent their time mastering money, they would stay in control of it and their life instead of being a slave to it. Because if that correlates with power, then that means someone's holding your power and it ain't you. Okay, and that is the number one reason you will lose in this game, because you're giving your power away. Simply put, a gangster can't win in this game of life because of the mindset that comes with that lifestyle. The mindset alone is what makes it not work. Using your mind that way, it's a misuse of the mind. When your mindset is being used that way, what do you think you're going to experience? Death or life? You can always play a better hand.
I said, f the police, that's how I treat them. We bought our way out of jail, but we can't buy freedom. See, we buy a lot of clothes, but we don't really need them. Things we buy to cover up what's inside, cause they made us hate ourselves and love their wealth. That's why shorty's hollering, where the ball is at? Drug dealer by Jordan, kid by, and the white man get paid off for all of that.
Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.
Wow. Huh.